Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Colton Wong will stand in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Bauer has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The third baseman, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 2-1 on its way. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Fouled away. Edman over at second. Goldschmidt at first, one gone. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Votto, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Martinez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 15.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today. You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Line toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Nick Castellanos now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moustakas has a play. 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Harrison Bader will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, number 35.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The Reds had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. him up. Barnhart waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Come on!
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Harrison Bader remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
The Cardinals, now playing left field, number 48.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last
That's
night.
exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the stretch. Fouled off. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 bounced towards the second baseman. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Striding in once again, Tommy Edman. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out, nobody on. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
Rounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Pitch on the way. Lifted into center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Digging in, Trevor Bauer. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. 0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. Senzel is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. It remains 1-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Matt Carpenter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
So a full count now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel backing up on it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in now, Lane Thomas. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause. And the 0-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. In is Joey Votto now. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, Joey
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Votto will take the turn and hit for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Molina over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Carlos Martinez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch off of the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the pitch.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Aristides Aquino. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count of 1-2.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
In now for the Reds, Trevor Bauer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Votto is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Line to the right side. Edman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only one away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Bases are loaded here with one away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. In there, and he's taken him as far as he can go now. It's full, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher...
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 5-1.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe one batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout after the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dakota Hudson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Thomas, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batter.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. And a bouncing ball, foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 7 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Senzel backing up on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Jose De Leon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Popped him up. Suarez shading to his right. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. De Leon, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Goldschmidt is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have been.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Reds lead it 7-2. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this, wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it is, the 3-0. He is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch.
Inside, go.
A runner at first with no outs here. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. That's in there, 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering on its way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there, 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Thomas to the track, to the wall. Gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Cabrera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Cabrera.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 3 runs already home here. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Two out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nope. 3-0. Here it comes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 10 and the Cardinals 2. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Michael Lorenzen.
7th inning ready to roll. Ready for another shot now. Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Genesis Cabrera.
Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
And it's fouled away. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Alex Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Alex Reyes.
Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball well outside. Freddie Galvis will be next. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Stepping in now, Michael Lorenzen. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Striding in, Tommy Edman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Matt Carpenter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, Joey Votto. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Edman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Edman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Suarez left field and carrying well. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 148 for his career as they push this lead up to 9 now. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went deep back in the 5th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Reds out in front, 11-2. So Paul DeYoung digs in next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina singled home a run in his last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. From the stretch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Grounded to third. One there. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. He makes the catch, and the Reds break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Cincinnati posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Trevor Bauer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Carlos Martinez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Michael Lorenzen takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.